since I have an element here, I just have gold. I don't need to figure out my molar mass. It's just in my periodic table. So I write what I'm given, 56 grams of gold over 1. Since grams of gold is in the numerator, gram of gold goes in the denominator. And I look at my periodic table and I get this number, 196.97. So 196.97 grams of gold for every 1 mole of gold. Okay, so then I just am going to solve this. So 56 times 1 equals, divided by 196.97. And I end up getting 0.28. And again, I'm just rounding here to the 100th. Okay. 0.28 grams of gold cancels out. So I'm left with moles of gold. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to also do 2.2. Okay, so this was 2.1. And then I'm also going to do 2.2. So for 2.2, I'm given 76 grams of H2SO4, and I'm asked to convert that to moles of H2SO4. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to figure out, what does 1 mole of H2SO4 weigh? So in 1 mole of H2SO4, I have 2, so I have 2 moles of hydrogen. I have 1 mole of sulfur. And I also have 4 moles of oxygen. Okay, so I look at my periodic table. I learn that 1 mole of hydrogen weighs 1.008 grams of hydrogen. Again, I look at my periodic table. I learn 1 mole of sulfur weighs 32.07 grams of sulfur. Again, I look at my periodic table and I learn that 1 mole of oxygen weighs 16 grams of oxygen. And then I'm just going to multiply all these out. So 2 times 1.008 divided by 1. Oops, I'm writing this down wrong again. 1 times 32.07. And 4 times 16 is just 64 grams. And then I'm adding these together. And I end up getting 98.086 grams per mole of H2SO4. Okay? All right, so now we have to actually do the conversion, okay? We're asked how many moles of hydrogen sulfide are in 76 grams. So I always write down the number I'm given in the problem first. So the number I'm given in the problem is 76 grams of H2SO4. And I know I'm going to multiply this number by my molar mass ratio. Oh. Since gram of H2SO4 is in the numerator, I know that I'm going to put gram of H2SO4 in the denominator. And this is where I write my molar mass. So 98.086 is my molar mass. And because I just calculated it, I know that this value is equal to 1 mole of H2SO4. Okay, so 76 times 1 equals 76, right? Divided by 98.086, and we get this number. So 0.77. And for my unit, I can cancel out grams of H2SO4. So I'm left with mole of H2SO4.